Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats, dogs, horses, and fish tuned in today. I smell amazing. You can't tell because this is not a scratch and sniff stream, but oh my god. I got a new body wash, just scrubbing myself with that. I put a little product in the hair. Oh, it is literally so aromatic where I'm sitting right now. And we get to smell great and play Magic the Gathering all day today. Is this part of the interface, this thing right here? Oh yeah, that is. That's part of the UI. I saw this. This looks a lot like reality right there, but whatever. Trumpet him, cool. Oh my god, Trumpet, it's been many moons. Good to see you, man. He said, you look like you smell amazing. Thank you. Thank you. So here's, let me hit you with the gist. We're going to be doing drafting throughout the day, but I want to make sure, yeah, so there's competitive drafts, and then there's regular drafts. I think I'm actually going to do regular drafts because I think I want to start building my collection for Standard. As in, Standard is all the cards from the last 2-ish years. So I'm going to be... The more frequently I draft, the more frequently I get to keep cards. And the acceleration of my collection is going to be very helpful for the deck building. Let's just try a little quick and dirty draft. Once again, cheers to Wizards of the Coast for helping sponsor these streams. Although I'm just kind of like playing a shitload of Magic no matter what anyways right now. I've actually watched like 20-30 hours of Magic outside of streaming in the last week. I'm real into Standard. There's a Jeskai control deck that I really want to build. Like really. If I actually go to my... Let me just look in here. I have such a hard time remembering what I own. Wow, I don't own any Deafening Clarions. That's amazing. What mythics do I just have? What mythics and rares? Because I'm actually pretty low on almost everything. History of Benalia is one that I really want for the purpose of building a Selesnya deck. I have 3 citywide busts? No way. Shalai, Voice of Plenty, is good for tokening. This, I think, is not actually great for tokening, but I like it. Not Light of the Legion. There's the other... Who's the other 5/5 angel? Who's really good? 5/5 white angel. That's 3 and 2 white. With lifelink and first strike and all that good stuff. God, she's great. Lyra. Tempest Jin is good in the mono blue aggro, which is kind of hilarious. What else do we got here? A little low on things. Plague Crafters are actually kind of useful in... Where's my P? Oh, that's Midnight Reaper. We have a Doom Whisperer. Man, I am actually pretty light on cards. I have a lot of cards on my other account. Well, of our 40,000 gems, we're just down to 20,000. So, I mean, we're unfortunately quite profitable. There it is. Turn 3, Gigantosaurus. I have 1 Galta. I need so many more Galtas. Yeah, I'm actually pretty light on the cards. I do have 2 Rals. That's actually kind of nice for the Jeskai control I want to build. I have 3 of these? Excellent. Alright, I gotta start rare drafting. Knight of the Autumn is very nice. I had no idea I had 4 of those. That's very nice. I also want 4 Amaras. I only need 1 Azoni. How do I have 4 Azonis already? I'm incredible. Aurelia is good in the Boros Angels. Need more Carnage Tyrants for sure. For sure. I have 3 March of the Multitudes? Oh my god! I'm amazing! I'm actually kind of impressed with myself. The biggest thing of all, though, is I need a lot of rare lands. I need so many rare lands. What are these? This is all... I'm probably just going to have to use my wild cards on these. What are my wild cards? I'm at 16. Whatever. I'm probably going to go to the store and just discard the changes. Probably going to go to the store and just go crazy. Actually, I should get this. I'm going to come here and click on this purchase. Oops, not purchase gems. Purchase this one-time bundle. I agree. Confirm. I just don't want any of my information on screen. Because I'm a smart puppy. C2 says crafting lands feels so bad. It kind of does. But here's the thing. Lands are honestly, I think, the best rare investment, period. Because of the fact that you use them in, like, every single deck. You only need, like, the 4, and then you get, like, huge flexibility for all kinds of stuff. Oh, hell yeah, Palaka Worm. That's what I'm talking about. I think dual lands are just, like, essential. You never regret having dual lands. I've passed up a lot of very good dual lands in my drafting because I wanted to do a good draft. Oh, thank God. Oh, the wild cards. But I think it's a really bad... It's a really bad plan if we actually want to build our collection. Wow, double prodigious growth. All right, so you know, let's do a quick and dirty draft, shall we? It's quick and dirty mode. Now, this is something that I want for standard. And it's also probably the best card in the set. Once again, voting's enabled, so if any of you want to vote on what you think is the correct thing to do. Let me just rearrange my windows here so that way I can actually see your votes. That feels awfully damn important. Let's get the deck master going. Let's get this going. Let's get the window up. All right, so let's actually evaluate. So this is a very good standard card. This is just a fantastic mono red deck card. You put Runaway Steamkilled in here. It's a 2-drop that can grow, and then you can start to do some really crazy things turn 4. It lets you run like 21, 22 mountains in your deck and just still have some more costly spells or cards with costly abilities due to the fact that you can remove the 3+1/+1 counters and deal the damage. Often you're removing the 3 counters in order to cast a red spell, which then gives it another counter again, so it's a really nice card. Luminous Bonds is solid removal. I've been slightly less impressed with Luminous Bonds in this set. City Watch Sphinx is also amazing. I actually think these are the 2 cards to pick. Luminous Bonds is nice removal, but big flyers just shit upon everything. Other reasonable cards here. Necrotic Wound is very nice instant speed removal. But we're going to get the Runaway Steamkill. 83, you said that. Whole lot of other people didn't vote for it. It's going to spread around, but like at most 20 there, so. Looking here, Night Veil Sprite is sickeningly good. Sickeningly good. Turn 2, Repeat Surveil with Evasion. Goblin Banneret is a spectacular card. It's one of my favorite Mentor cards. The reason I like this Mentor card so much, and I've talked about this before, there's a lot of 2-power cards. You know, like almost all 2-drops that are red-white. Oh my God, Amhunic just pointed out this is Runaway Steam Kin, not Runaway Steam Kiln. Whatever, it's the Runaway Steam Kiln here on Day 9 TV. We're correct now. But there's a lot of 2-power 2-drops, but also there's a lot of 2-power mentors and not a lot of 3-power mentors. And Goblin Banneret is, you can do this great little seesaw action where if you have no other mentors, you can pump up the Goblin Banneret to be a 3/1, swing with a Banneret and say a fresh-faced recruit, and it gets a +1/+1 counter on it. But then, if I have a, say, 2-power mentor, I can use the 2-power mentor to mentor the Goblin Banneret, making it 2/2. Next turn, I can up the Goblin Banneret to a 4/2, which then mentors the original 2-power mentor card. So now I have a 2/2 Goblin Banneret and a 3-power mentor, which I can use to mentor back on that. So you can kind of like seesaw mentor your way up. I think I'm going to pick Goblin Banneret now that I've just spent that much time talking about it. Okay. We have some choices here. Ooh. Smeltward Minotaur is... You know, I think that I've been incorrectly drafting some combat tricks. I think, like, for instance, the 1-mana white Take Heart, give +2/+2, is very nice. As opposed to Righteous Blow. I used to just favor Righteous Blow way more than that, but I think the combat trick in Boros is a little bit better. Percentages on screen is who's voting for who. Ornery Goblin is okay. It's one of the better 2-drops, but it's only okay. I think it's 100% between these two. The League Guild Mage... You know, I've been spending so much time talking and just relaxing and noodling. I've not actually paid super hard attention. I think League Guild Mage is the highest power card here, 100%. World Soul Colossus I get more now that I understand how to play Selesnya more. I should have been looking at the other cards. I was not looking at the other cards in the last 2-pack. I worked out today. Everyone, I'm back working out at the gym. Yeah. Power hot. I'm going to take the League Guild Mage. It's just too good of a card. Even if we're not Izzet, it's just too good of a card. The man himself. So I'm like a little relaxed, man. I'm a little relaxed. Lotless Giants, expensive, but potentially reasonable finisher. Book Devourer. If I have a bunch of X1s, and I'm up against someone who has like Cosmotronic Waves or something, or like Mephitic Vapors, this is fine to have in the sideboard. I'm getting shit on. Skyline Scout is really good. This is one of the primo 2-drops in an aggro deck. Cosmotronic Wave, it has the most number of votes. You guys are insane. Cosmotronic Wave is a late pick. Late as hell pick. Super late. Like, this is not a good card to put it like... Okay, so here's how I want you to think of drafts, right? So we're going to put in 23 spells, 17 lands, roughly. Cosmotronic Wave is like a 23rd card or a 22nd card. We do not want this early. The core that you need is creatures. You just need creatures. Removal spells are great. Don't get too high on removal spells, because if you don't have any creatures to actually punch through and deal the damage, you're not doing anything. So right now I'm looking for, to define sort of what the core of my deck is. Healer's Hawk, we don't know that we're white. And this is a fine card. It's a fine card if we get some good mentors. I think that I will more likely take the Ornery Goblin, because I really don't know what colors I am, and I think both of these are excellent 2-drops. Even Fresh Face Recruit is a nice 2-drop. Actually, do I want Fresh Face Recruit? This can trade with 3 power dudes, but... I think I do like Fresh Face Recruit. By the way, here's another reason why you want to pick this late. Okay, there's a big difference between the emotionally good cards and then the good cards. Like Cosmotronic Wave is the I'm fucked, I can't attack anymore, he has too many big blockers. Oh, I drew Cosmotronic Wave. Whew. Bash in and kill the enemy, right? That feels really, really good. However, who picks Cosmotronic Wave? Only Boros and only Izzet, right? Who can take advantage of this? A board that couldn't be attacking anyways, right? So for instance, if I have like a 5/5 and a 4/4 and my opponent is small, I don't need a Cosmotronic Wave. I'm just attacking and doing great, right? It's fantastic. This is very particular circumstances in which Cosmotronic Wave is even good. So this is good in like Boros aggro, and occasionally is it. But, I mean, it's like a one of. I'm going to pick the Fresh Face Recruit for a striker. It's pretty good. Wojek Bodyguard is exactly what I'm looking for. Thoughtbound Phantasm is really late. But Wojek Bodyguard is really good. Would this make you want to switch into blue? We have another Healer's Hawk, and everyone loves Healer's Hawk, but chat's voting almost universally for Wojek Bodyguard, and I think that's actually super on point. Interesting. So, I see chat almost universally voting for Sure Strike initially, right? 60, 70 votes to 12 on the Intrusive Pact Beast. I want to stress something. We don't necessarily know what our second color is. We're reasonably certain we're red. It is very possible that if I get some bombs coming up in the next few packs that I just abandon red. That's absolutely fine. Just go 5 picks in, which is great. So when I look at this, let me evaluate. Demotion is good strictly in Boros aggro. Strictly. We actually have a very cheap curve right now. League Guildmage might actually get cut. It might actually get cut. Like, we have an extraordinarily aggressive curve right now. Intrusive Pact Beast is a very nice finisher in a Boros deck. I think Demotion is a little situational, given that I don't know what I am. Sure Strike is actually a pretty good combat trick in Boros. I generally want more combat tricks. C2 says you committed to non-aggressive red by skipping 2 Hawks, though. I didn't commit to that. Well, you're crazy, C2. We're on pick 6, man. I didn't commit at all to not... I haven't even committed to red. I'm mostly committed to red. You're crazy, C2. C2 says you did. You know what? I did pass 2 Healer's Hawks. I take it back. The Healer's Hawks truly is the MVP of this set. C2, I'm sorry. C2, someone to your left picked him. The bastard. I really like Demotion. I really like Demotion. We're afraid of commitment here at Day 9 TV, so I'm just going to go with the crew. I don't think I want a Whisper Agent yet, because I don't know if I'm blue. I actually think I look way more Boros than I look Izzet. And now that I've done that, we have an Izzet Guildgate here. There's a Vernati Shieldmate, which is Gateway Plaza. Calm down, Sean. No, you calm down, Mr. Topaz. God, I missed my Healer's Hawks already. We got to do a Healer's Hawk draft at some point here. Hammer Droppers. I think I'm actually going to pick up the Izzet Guildgate. We can splash. I'd rather get the Izzet Guildgate than the Gateway Plaza, I believe. This is a slow card. I'm scary of doing this. If I'm splashing... Okay. Okay. This is a pick right here. I really like this card a lot. I'm glad we didn't commit to Boros. These are... Parhelion Patrol is a remarkably solid little card, but I actually think this is weird for me to have picked cards like this and to have not really gone all the way in. Or this is weird for me to have just like started red, blue, and just be sticking red, blue. I think that we are 100% doing a pass wall adept. Right now we have a very aggressive little curve. Banneret is... We have some of the Boros cards here, but, you know, we have cards that can activate them. Well, there's our second pass wall adept. Let's actually take a look at what else is here. Yeah, all these cards are reasonably bad. I don't know if I'm going to run 2 of these, but that seems good. Wow. Wow. Piston Fist. We are blue-red. We're strictly blue-red. Loxodon Restorer, I actually like a lot more than I used to. May as well just pick it. It's a Selesnya card. Dazzling Lights. Would we ever run this? No. Pax Favor. I now get this card a lot more, because Vernati Shieldmate, the 2/2 Vigilance, if you are in an aggressive deck, you can tap out, and you swing with like 2 Vernati Shieldmates, and your opponent goes, oh, look, Day 9 has no mana available, and then you convoke the attacking Vigilanced Vernati Shieldmates, and then you can play a Pax Favor. We lost to someone who was running like 3 or 4 of those. Vigor Spore Worm. Get the huge dude. We might actually main deck Radical Idea. It's a reasonable card. Okay. Okay. Alright. 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 Okay. Well, we need to build our standard collection, so we're going to go ahead and pick this expensive card. This is Rahl. You know what? I'm going to celebrate by just leaving this up on the screen and eating some chicken. Okay. The other obvious pick here is the League Guildmage, but...
I perfected the perfect storm.
I have perfected the perfect storm. Alright. We have another Goblin Banneret. That said, I do believe the play is Hypothesizzle. Amazingly, we already have 4 Knight of Autumn, so we don't need a rare draft. But do I want another Goblin Banneret, or do I want a Hypothesizzle? I think I actually do want the Hypothesizzle. We're pretty thick on the 2-drops. No, we're not. We only have 5. We only have 5 2-drops. And this is a very good card. This is draw and deal damage. It's just a nice card. Whew, this is an interesting one. This is an interesting one. So I want to stress something. Right now, 100 votes for Wojek Bodyguard, 100 votes for Selective Snare. I want to be clear. I think Shaq, you need to understand this is not a good card. This is just simply a bad card. The reason being, it's like occasionally return 2 things to the hand. Occasionally for 2. But it's unreliable. Everyone's saying we're voting for Sinister Sabotage, but the thing's messing up. That makes sense. Everyone's voting for Sinister Sabotage, not Selective Snare. Okay, that makes sense then, yeah. I do think it is between these 2. I do like a Sinister Sabotage. Wojek Bodyguard. If we can get enough 2-drops, Wojek is pretty nice. Definitely is more of a Boros card. Let me chew a little bit real fast. Like Piston Fist with Gravitic Punch is going to be good. I don't think there's actually that many targets for the Wojek Bodyguard. I think there's not actually that much value that multiple Wojeks is going to get. I think I will go for Sinister Sabotage, which it appears to be is the #1 voted for chat. Okay. So, Hellkite Whelp is not an extraordinary bomb. Whisper Agent is also pretty good. I would want an Ornery Goblin if I were more aggressive. I think I still am aggressive-ish. Especially with the Sonic Assault. I think I do go for the Hellkite Whelp anyways, because we're going to want to run a few more cards on the high end anyways to get to our other 5-drops, so I'm pretty content with this. Okay. I think I know what I'm going to do. I do think I know what I'm going to do. Part of me wants to take this. This card is actually very, very powerful. This is actually very powerful. Fresh-Faced Recruit is also pretty damn solid. Oof. I said I knew what I was going to do, but now I don't. God, I don't know. I mean, this is a 5/5 with Vigilance. I'm actually going to try taking this. I'm pretty sure that if I can get, Boros Skillgate. Okay. Do I want this? This card is also very good. I think it's a Barging Sergeant. I can't even see what I would want 6 mana and invert for. I'm just going to get the Barging Sergeant. It's a better creature overall. Alright, my curve is actually way higher than I intended it for it to be at this point. So I want some cheaper cards. Sure Strike is literally the only choice here. Maniacal Rage or Garrison Sergeant. Not going to run this. I'm going to get the Garrison Sergeant because the Alligator pleases me greatly. Would I actually ever run this? You know, I might run it. I'm going to think about it. Fearless Halberdier is a good 3. Yep. We don't have anything that costs 4 mana, but I think I just like this one better. Holy shit. Welcome back, Goblin Banneret. Wow. I think the Banneret is going to be so good. There's a Gravitic Punch. Dimir Guildgate in case of something weird happening. Crushing Canopy because it's cool. Maximize velocity. We're not going to run it, but I'm going to take it. Intrusive Pack Beast. Oh, there's a Knight of the Autumn. There's a Boros Guildgate. There's a Goblin Crater Maker. Yeah, that's actually just so good. Haunt 876's Rage can be used on your opponent's creatures to push past one large blocker for those last points of damage. Wow, that's a great point. I did not even think about that. Wow. Whoa. I really think it's the Goblin Crater Maker. If we look, we don't actually have a ton of cheap drops. I don't think we're actually going to run 2 Sure Strikes. I don't think. We're probably going to be cutting some stuff for sure. But this is just a great 2-drop. It can deal 2 damage to target creature, so it's great as like a removal spell as well. Alright, nice. Ionize is something I want for my standard deck. I want Ionize. I'm going to take it. Leapfrog is also an acceptable choice, but not as acceptable because we're not going to have a ton of spells. Okay. Okay, this is we're doing it. We're doing it, everyone. I can definitely see some cards I would cut here. I'm going to take the Watcher in the Mist. Almost everyone's voting Watcher in the Mist and Izzet Guildgate. This card is so good. Having one Guildgate... Oh, this is a Dimir Guildgate. Get out of here. Having one Izzet Guildgate... I mean, I'd like more, but... Oh! That was an amazing card. Alright, we're actually getting there. We're not as fast as I would like. By the way, I think one of these, at least, is going to wheel. I'll actually take this whole pack, please. Alright. Do I want another Sonic Assault or another Piss and Fist Cyclops? That is an interesting little question. So here's where we actually have to make some choices. Barging. These are some expensive-ass cards. Alright. If I did something like this. The 2 Bannerets were actually pretty aggressive. How many spells do we have? Let's just stack all of our spells in a little column here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 15 creatures. Fifteen's fine. I'm a moron. I don't even see it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 creatures. Still okay. I think I might actually take the Piston Fist. I mean, these are all instants and sorceries. So that's really good. I also would like to have a reasonable number of instant and sorceries for Rahl. We have no 4-drops. Fearless Halberdier is actually very cuttable. This is not as good as the Piston Fister. I like Sonic Assault a lot. If I can get the Sonic Assault, I'll probably cut the other bodyguard there. Rubble Belt Boar is actually pretty good. So I think that's pretty one. Pretty much clearly the choice. We got 50 picking Rubble Belt, 13 on Dazzling Lights. I actually already have a Dazzling Lights here in the sideboard, so. Oh, huh. as weird as this is going to sound, I actually... Part of me thinks I just don't take the Muse Drake, because it's just so slow. I think I should take the Izzet Guildgate for mana. That's what chat wants. We got a lot of Gators in chat. 120 to 60 votes. You have no 4-drops? Yeah, I'm not that torn up about that, honestly. I don't think I actually need to curve as hard, because this deck can get in some beats, but also we have Watcher in the Mist and Hellkite Welt for some more reach. We have a bunch of combat tricks and control things with the Ionize and the Sinister Sabotage. We also have a lot of card draw and long-term potential here with these types of things. I think I actually have a really good late game. Huh. Okay, let us see here. Maybe I just cut the Pass Wall Adepts, man. Getting another strong 2-dropper. So again, if I look at this, 1, 2, this is 25 cards. I'm going to put that one away. Do I want 2 Sonic Assaults? I might want 2 Sonic Assaults and cut the Sinister Sabotage. Hell, even cut the Sure Strike. What other 2-drops do we have? None? We've seen so many Sonic Assaults. I think the Ornery Goblin is... I might actually cut a Pass Wall Adept. I kind of want a better solid 2-drop. Okay. Is Leapfrog an acceptable enough win condition for us? Sure Strike? No, definitely not a Sure Strike. We already have one in the sideboard that we're thinking of not running anyways. At the very least, I will, instead of the Fearless Halberdier, I would take the Leapfrog. So I think that I'm just going to do this little switcheroo now. Most people are saying Leapfrog. Some people are saying Cosmotronic Wave. I think our deck does not really want a Cosmotronic Wave. Wow. Okay, I'll take another one of those. Alright, this was from the deck that was insane. So, you know, I'll just take the Pass Wall Adept. Put it in the sideboard. Alright, there's our Sonic Assault that we so craved. Not going to run the Crab. We're only going to run one Gravitic Punch in life. There's our Book Devourer for the very weird circumstances and a Torch Carrier. Okay. What the hell do we do with this deck? Let me get rid of these Pass Wall Adepts. Let me certainly get rid of one of these. I have a lot of cards I need to cut, huh? Okay, so I'm going to create my Pile O instance real fast. I think Barging Sergeant is maybe the one that I do cut. Let's see what that looks like. Let's just start cutting things like crazy. If I did like this. This is a spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spells. 7 spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then a Planeswalker. 8 non-creature, but one of those is raw. This has Jumpstart. This has Jumpstart. Gate. We always do the gates last. I want to see what the deck is first. Okay. So, 2 power, 2 power, infinite power, 2 power, 2 power, right? So this can get mentored by the Wojak Bodyguard or by our Goblin Bannerets, right? This is a mentor. This works well with our Glut of Spells. Rubble Belt Boar is fine if we're trying to... So, like, the story of this deck, I think, is pretty clear. Summon some little Greeblies. And then we have some late-game reach with Watcher in the Mist, Hellkite Whelp, Gravitic Punch, Hypothesizzle, Expansion Explosion. I think we only need 1 counter spell. Do we need another combat trick? I would like to. I would like to run a combat trick. Greeblies? Greeblies, isn't that from, like, something from my childhood? It's like, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Or Goosebumps or something. Which is little gross, creepy crawlies. Little gremlin-y things. Am I right? Am I right on that? That's at least what I'm trying to reference. So I got a whole bunch of little weird, scary monster little things, right? Not huge, like, dragons, right? But, like, Greeblies, right? Little things. It's something. There's a few things I'm unsure about. One would be Sinister Sabotage. Kind of want to get that in there. Actually, you know, I kind of like this. I don't think I need the Rubble Belt Boar as much. I think we're a little bit more on the rough and tumble side. I think so. I think this is right. We could also go Infinite Sonic Assaults. I'm going to put these in a sec. Swath Cutter Giant. Sorry you couldn't make it. Dispy! Hi! Oh, Dispy kisses. Hello. Ah! I'm actually okay cutting the Rubble Belt Boar. Gravitic versus Maximum Velocity, maybe something to think about. I like Gravitic Punch when we have 2 Piston Fisters. Also, we have Sun Sure Strike to make it 7. Goblin Banneret is also another good Gravitic Punch target. Buff the Goblin Banneret a few times and then punch. I think it's better than Maximize Velocity. Yeah, I think this is what I'm going to do. So we should be at 14, 14-9. A little light on creatures, but that's okay. We like our late game. 10 mountains. Looks good. Radical Idea instead of Sonic Assault. I think Sonic Assault's actually better, I think, but that is absolutely a reasonable choice. Just get some cycle in the deck. Probably replace the Ionize with Radical Idea. Actually, do I just like that more? Yes, I do. Yeah. Yeah, I think yeah. Do I replace this with this? I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give it, at least gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see how this works. Raw. Is it victory? I think Sure Strike. Did I say Ionace? I meant Sure Strike. Let's give it a shot. Oh, I forgot we're doing quick drafting. Yay. Yeah. We did it. Expansion is also very good. It's particularly good and constructed. In like control versus control, someone can cast a counterspell, and you can expansion their counterspell to copy it and counter their counterspell. One of the things that's going to be really nice is with this expansion explosion. X. Explosion deals X damage to any target, target player draws X cards. We can use the Runaway Steam Kiln to remove a bunch of mana. And then pump him up. Do I Ornery Goblin? Skip out on the Leapfrog. I think I just do the mana efficient thing. No attackers. Crazy Miner 51 says, I'm writing a paper for my communication class. I was wondering what you consider to be the most iconic and the most important moments of your career. Those are two separate questions. They are different moments. Iconic and important. I feel like no career is made up of moments. I'm gonna just swing it with the Leapfrog, and if the Wario copy trades, that's fine. I'm willing to trade Leapfrog for... yeah, that's fine. Superlatively fine. Yeah, I mean, no career has an iconic moment. Unless you're talking about big, broad, large-scale thingies. I mean, I guess I would say Fun Day Monday. Yes. Fun Day Monday, I guess, is most iconic. It's a bit annoying. 100% trade this, not even close. Great. Alright, we're going to draw first. See if we can get another island before putting that mountain down. Oh my god, we 100% discard this guy. Play our island. Boom. Most important? I mean, this is like a broad category, but I think the most important thing I've done in my career was start the Day 9's day off. I think that is the most important thing I've done with my entire career by a unbelievably significant margin. I think it is not even close. The Day 9's day off. That's because, I mean, I basically only played StarCraft for 20 years. I mean, that's fine. By the way, see, this is the sort of thing like Statue that I could just copy with expansion and then destroy one of his things, but... yeah, like, I pretty much only played StarCraft, Poker, Beatmania 2DX for like 10 years. That's it. It's all, or 20 years, excuse me. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to pass, because this is, as long as you've cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn, I'm going to instant this for 4, make this flying, trade here, and then draw 4. But I have to do this in the correct order. No attackers, end turn. I've put on full control because there is a step between attacking and declare blockers. We need to make sure that we cast Expansion Explosion after the attack is declared. That resolves. That resolves. Waiting for priority. We're going to go to combat. Here comes the attack. So as this gets declared, in response to the declaration, we now do this. This, X is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Targeting this, is that correct? There's 5, 6, 7, 8, so yep, that's 4. Submit. Target a player, this player draws 4. Submit. Pay this, pay this. Pay each of these one at a time, resolve, turn off full control. Good, good. Alright. Not good at all, actually. 4 and 3, but we can start pumping things up a lot. 2 Goblin Bannerets. Do I do Banneret pass? So this can trade here. If I spend 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so I can play 1 more Banneret. Actually, just 1, 2. So I can play the Woodchuck Bodyguard this turn. I want to leave the blue mana open. This represents the most threats. I have figured it out! Now we chill. But yeah, no, the reason I call the Day 9's Day Off, like, really important in my career, the most important thing in my career, is that I pretty much only played StarCraft. A very small number of games for like 20 years. I mean, even around the time of the Day 9's Day Off was when I was getting into Return to Ravnica. And the fact that there was a structured way for me to dip into other games, I think greatly expanded my... Nice. Our opponent is scared. Greatly expanded my ability to understand games, to appreciate games. And to develop myself as a gamey dude. Alright, so Hellkite Whelp, for sure. Leaving open 5 mana. And then we Goblin Banneret, and we're in very good shape. Yeah, because, I mean, like, I just hadn't played games. Like, hell, I had not played Half-Life 2. I had not even played Half-Life 2. We have to stay back and defend, I think. Yeah, because if I swing with both... Well, I mean, if I swing with this dude, then I can't block. The Locks on our store will swing in at me. This is actually correct to swing with just this one. We can punch in for 1 damage. Or trade with the Iron Shell Beetle, which I would be delighted to do. Then next turn I can buff all these things and swing in. Start killing with Hellkite Whelp. How many things do we have in here? We have 1, 2. Just 2 spells. So Ral is not going to do terribly much if we draw Ral. Yeah, I can take 8. Dude, that's great news. Down 4, no problem. Great. Great, great, great. But yeah, I mean, it taught me how to stream around a whole bunch of different variety of games. Introduced me to a bunch of different variety of games. It was a great reprieve, like wake up for my brain. Like, oh my gosh, like I think there is a huge joy I derive from going super hard on a specific thing. For example, I played StarCraft only for 20 years. Like, super zoomed in, doing one thing only, one thing, researching one thing, that's it. Yeah, the Day 9's Day Off is huge for me as a person. Also, as a business, it gives me a hell of a lot more stability, too. not be pinned to the success of one game. Because I mean, like, ooh, mulliganing to 6 against me, the link between. Oh my god, wait, we're doing quick draft. This is a totally different thing. Keep forgetting we're not doing competitive draft. Ionize me. What's the difference between quick and competitive? Quick draft, cheaper, quicker to hop into. Runaway Steam Killing is good, but it's fine if we do this first. We have a lot of ways to punch him for a ton of damage. Missed 2 damage? Whoa! I missed 2 damage. I'm sorry. I was thinking about Day 9's day off, man. That was easy 2 damage in. I don't think I trade that at all. I think we're just going to do some countering and waiting. We're okay trading these in the long run. What's really nice is that the link between does this. In response, we can cast this and completely negate the value of that turn. So this is tapped, so it can't attack now. And now the link between has spent all the mana and doesn't have a good attack. Nice. So we've slowed the game down, which I believe we do want to do. We're kind of stuck on land, so I kind of want to just try to get big value. This is the right play, because I don't think I'm going to be able to block effectively, so I may as well just deal the 3 damage, or trade with the Vernati Shieldmate. Whichever comes first. So it's a 5 mana play that I counter, or it's this again. Alright, our opponent did not buff, so this means that there is an attack coming next. We're not going to block, we'll just take 4 damage. So it's probably going to be some sort of 5 mana. What? Very baffling play. Very, very baffling. Alright, let's do the same attack again. Trade. Nice. I mean, the fact that we have Hypothesis Ult, the Steam Kiln, all the stuff, nothing was played for 5 mana. We've really, really, really slowed the game down, which is great. But our opponent has gotten to 5 mana and has only played 2 creatures, so I expect at mana 6 a huge thing will come out, so we want to cancel that. It's attacking first like a responsible adult. This is not the best thing to do, but I'm going to do it. I'm just going to blow it up. I want to surveil. I want to make sure there's land on top. Yeah, nice. The thing is that this gets chucked in the bin, so... It is a good day to Hypothesis. We have the clear discard target with the Gravitic Punch. We're just going to blow this up, 100%. Bye. I mean, if the link between casts Take Heart, bring it on. All right, I'll take a little damage, but that's a reasonable exchange. All right, we got to turn it up. I should have attacked first with this Goblin Banneret. I should have attacked first, because if I can trade with League Guild Mage, that's excellent. Direct Current, the Runaway Steam Kiln is fine. This kills us in a few turns, but... yeah, well, something gets discarded, so this is actually a good trade. We're trading a valuable removal spell. We'll chuck the Hazda Marshal. And do nothing. Ooh, this is very nice. Attack with the Goblin Banneret, turn. So this can't block here. Do like this, leave the Iron Eyes open. We also have the Sonic Assault Gravitic Punch combo that we can do to like really kill the shit out of our opponent. Not a chance in hell. I've learned that Tuesday between the hours of 1 and 4 is when they do leaf blowing outside. That's the day that that man chose to blow the leaves. It's fine, we'll allow it. I'll allow it. It resolves. The leaf cleaning resolves. Now, if... nice. Sugar and spice and everything nice. Okay, so if I do this and tap the Boros Challenger, our opponent will be at a little bit. If this taps, then both of these get through. This kills, right? Right? Is there a way for us to die? Tap this. Not quite it, but this effectively is. Then we double chump. Gravitic Push the following turn. Great. Great. So the only way that he could have done that is... I want to keep the Banneret back, even though everything was blocking, because we have the Gravitic Punch set up. Yeah, I mean, it was just a clear chump, yeah. Is that death for me? Okay, so there's an additional... Okay, first strike and vigilance. After this main phase, there is an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase. So if I do this... Here's the additional main phase. That gets mentored to 4, which is okay. We block here again. Who held back the Goblin Banneret like a responsible bear, huh? Who held it back? Nice. So nice. We're so good. Nice. Oh my god, it's day 9. Oh, I was watching you play Magic Gathering. I was sick. Look at this. Oh my god, look at this R word that we're getting. What are my dailies? Dude, let me... I like... I am, like, really super degenning hard in this game, man. It is great. Like, the dailies are so nice. They're so nice. So I've just been, like, monitoring my dailies. Let's open a pack. Yes! This is exactly what I need in my Jeskai Control deck. Thank the stars! We're gonna go back to our draft. Keep playing. We're at 2 wins. This is a nice little hand. Typhoid Rat says, Jeskai Control is fun, feels dirty though. I like it quite a lot. Alright, we have a very good turn. Because first we're going to run away Steam Kiln, so we got a 1-1 now. Ethram appears to be Dimir, hence the Dimir Guildgate. Night Veil Sprite. Vidalcan Mesmerist. You want to see absolute filth in action? Well, watch this. We Banneret. We Crater Make. Now we can swing in for 3. This is why this is good in mono red. Now note, we can use the Goblin Crater Maker to sacrifice in order to punch through. Alternatively, we can buff this, Mentor on the Goblin Crater Maker as well. Here's what I actually think is the most mana efficient and correct play. I think I just play the Piston Fist Cyclops, which is great. Swing in with... Go to combat first and then attack with it. Because only 1, 2, 3 damage can be dealt to the 4, so we're going to punch through. Great. Now, next turn, I actually think the best play is probably going to be to Sonic Assault this. Swing in with these 3. Because this will send our opponent to 11 from the Sonic Assault. How do you undo? Z. You hit the Z button. One of the very first things you ever learn when using this damn interface. Had so many misclicks. Yeah, you're telling me. I mean, like, I'm right on the fence. Like, okay, now wait a minute. Definitely going to play this. Now, if I get 3 red right here, right now, that's 7 mana. 7 mana. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to run away Steam Kiln. So now we have 3 mana. We are going to play the League Guild Mage, using 1 of that mana, which then rebuffs the Steam Kiln. We are then going to use the Sonic Assault, which is going to target this Darkblade agent, because it's the highest toughness thing, which then triggers the Steam Kiln. We hit Resolve. We now buff with the Goblin Banneret, paying this much. We're going to attack with everything. This will buff that, and that's a shitload of damage. And we still have a 3-3. Day 9! And I think this is a better attack than Sonic Assaulting twice, because, 1, we still have Sonic Assault up. We can still do that. but this puts a counter on a relevant creature and punches in for more damage. So there's almost no good trades here. Oh my god. This is so good. This was a rockin' start, huh? Good. Trading the Runaway Steam Kiln is fine. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to deal damage to the Pass Wall Adept first. Because then we can Sonic Assault and Crater Maker to kill this. Oh, we can just Sonic Assault for lethal, never mind. Our deck also has insane late game. Alright, we're doing well. We're doing well. How much more on the dailies? Red or green? Wins, deal 100 damage? Yeah. I don't know if we'll get to 7. But I think it's a good deck. Vez Ross says, what's the color theme you used for VS Code? Was that Dracula? Yeah, I used Dracula Light. I think I used Dracula Light. CW Stearns says, Dana, you're looking power hot today. Thanks, CW Stearns. Bicep time, yes. Day 9, oh my god, did you see him flex on his show? I was like, wow! Keep. It's the camera angle. It puts 10 pounds on the biceps. What 2-drop do we want? I think I want the Ornery Goblin. Because it can trade with 3 power dudes. Dracula or Darkula? I just really like the Dracula default. I've used it for like 6 months now. It's just really nice, really clear. Attack first. No response, so we're just gonna jam out the Wojek friend. The Wojeks never end. Zero House says, thanks for having such a chill stream. Work caused me to have an anxiety attack today and not go in. Thanks for helping me calm down. I'm glad you stayed home, Zero. It's good. Good for you, man. Good for you. Good for you, dude. Here's what we expect. We're expecting a Whisper Agent to get slammed down. I'll ionize it. Another choice was to Crater Maker first and to sack the Crater Maker to kill it. King Python says, do you prefer VS Code? Yes, I very do. I very do. I very, very, very do. I really just like VS Code a lot. Like, I think Visual Studio is amazing, and it has so many excellent, like, full-scale IDE thingies in it. Okay, so for the off possibility of there being a second Whisper Agent, I'm going to Crater Maker before combat. Hello, it's me, the Crater Maker. Now I'm going to go to combat, swing in with these 2 boys. That's a nice little play. Returns the Ornery Goblin. So I can't attack because this can only attack with a buddy. And his only buddy was sent home for the day. Much like Ziharu, I had to take a mental health day. That's great, man. But yeah, no, I just love VS Code for its just speed, quickness. If you're learning to code, you just use VS Code. It's just incredible. Alright, we're getting to 5. As long as no Doom Whisperer comes down. As long as he's not playing a constructed deck. You know, actually, I think the argument is better to do like this. To just keep building the board. Now if we draw a spell, Runaway Steam Kiln will get buffed by a lot of the spells in our deck. Or we can play a Hellkite Whelp and swing with these three gentlemen, which will be a 3-3, a 3-3, and a 3-3, which is good against Charcharoth. Snowman Wizard says, any tips for managing wrist strain from too much mouse and keyboard between work, indie work? Hopefully I can get some Wicked Tendonitis in the right arm. I mean, for me, it was all about posture. All about posture. Oh my god, that's great. Sorcery speed? Superlatively good. Superlatively good. Destroy target creature? Yes. So we're going to play our Hellkite Whelp. It's going to be very hard to counter this. Now, one way in which we don't just trade is if Charcharoth has a Dazzling Lights to give this -3, -0. Or we're just going to trade and Charcharoth accidentally made a mistakey. But we're going to piss and fist and swing for lethal. Like, for me, just doing posture and positioning was the biggest thing. Is your audio sync off? Let me actually check. No, the audio should be synced. If you're seeing that, just a little error. We're just going to make it a 4-4, and we're going to hit that Z button, day 9. Combat. Attack with you. We're going to banner right after combat, and this is our board. This can only get as high as a 4-4. Yeah, my audio and video are sent in 2 different channels, so if there's something wrong on the receiving end, it can get a little synchronized. Beanbag says, whoa, Z is an undo button. Yes, for non-committal movements, non-committal actions in this game. So those would be things like, it's a booger rack. So if we draw a spell, Charcharoth dies. Things like tapping a mana, you can untap it. Or if you put a spell on the stack and you have not paid for it, you can hit Z and take it off the stack. Garrowly points out, also it lets you mount. Z is for mount, and always be mounted. Yeah, I mean, this is the play. There's not enough for Whisper Agent. So we make this a 5-1. We attack with both. So now, Goblin Banneret's going to trade with the Burglar Rat. But this guarantees a kill on the Piston Fist Cyclops as well. So this is the best play by a wide margin. And then what I'm going to do post-combat is remove... I'm not going to do that. Or I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. You know, decided against it. Z works for that? Yeah. Yeah. Very, very scary moment there. Phew. Actually, we just attack first. It's funny, these things are such gigantic threats. Instant I draw a spell. Single blocko. Double block to kill it. Kill the Watcher in the Mist. This is fine. Lead Guildmage to increase the chance of drawing a spell. And I actually am going to run out the island, because more mana is actually really important at this point, and I'm going to be able to draw with the Lead Guildmage. Mamma mia, what do you know? Could be a counter spell, it's fine. How about any spell? That'll do. Whisper Agent. Whoa! Welcome back. Bad card should have been it. It was so funny if I just, like, chuck Izzet into the bin. I'm like, I don't want this. I just want to activate a piston. I just want to activate a piston. Alright, next turn is a turn where Chartroth goes, God, what is this deck? Ah! Nope. It was this turn. It was this turn. I was off by one. Off by one error. White Keeper All doesn't help you win. You know, with that infinite card draw ability of his. I'm muted. I'm a dumbass. Fan of Marius asks, why Keeper All doesn't help you win? You could be saying that as a joke, but I'm still going to answer it sincerely. This is an okay hand. We'll draw a 2-drop this turn. I'll answer it sincerely. So, Ral is not a spell that would activate our Piston Fist Cyclops. I told you I'd draw it. However, I think it's very important to note that it lets us draw a card every single turn, and can remove as well, so it might have been slower, but I don't want to run the risk of just getting blown out abruptly. This is very sick, because Child of Night cannot block an Ornery Goblin, because whenever an Ornery Goblin blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, it deals 1 damage to that creature. Bring it on. Meow! Meow! We have also drawn exceptionally well. Exceptionally well. No attacks. Selenot's been watching your YouTube and Twitch channels for a while now. Pretty hyped to Prime sub. Hell yeah, Selenot. Fuck yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Now, do I leapfrog or do I prepare to do an attack? If I do this attack, this will be a 3-2. This can't block. There could be a double block here, and that could be annoying. I'm just going to wait a turn. This does have Defender and Reach. Can become indestructible. Alright, so my storied play informs me. Oh, no, actually I regret everything. I should absolutely attack with these two, because if I can clear these for 1 Wojak Bodyguard, that's great. So we're expecting a block here and a double block here to trade this for these 2 bodies, which we're happy with. The fewer bodies that are on the board, the better these Sonic Assaults become. Selenot says, oh shit, he pronounced the name right. That's right, baby! Pronouncing... excuse me. Gross. Alright. Our opponent does not understand how Ornery Goblin works. This is watching The Witness and the engagement-y. I don't know what engagement means. Maybe Harmony sub to Sean Day 9 plot. Hell yeah. Oh, Necrotic Wound it. Oh, well that's just not good at all. For our opponent, that is. Like, using a whole Necrotic Wound to trade a double block is great. Alright, Watcher in the Mist. Easy. Our opponent appears to be stuck at 2 land. I'll take Raw. I'll take Rawl. I'll take Rawl. I'm gonna go ahead and put Rawl in the into the top of the deck. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Granati Shield Mate, no problem. Dirty Bay J is the name of our opponent. Damn, Dirty Bay. Our deck is doing good. It's doing good. Hello. I wish that when Rawl Izzet Viceroy was played, it meowed like the stray cat did. Meow! Meow! Alright, so for those of you who don't know the abilities, the +1 is look at the top 2 cards, put one of them in your hand and one in the graveyard. The other one is deal damage to a creature equal to the number of instants and sorcery cards in exile and in graveyard. So I don't have any, so I can't really do that. The -8 is very good, though. It's whenever I cast a instant or sorcery, it deals 4 damage to any target, and I draw 2 cards, so. Oh, Aeon Puppy says, I'm going to say engagement in the game. Ah, I see what you mean, Aeon Puppies. Yeah, The Witness. It's one of the greatest games I have maybe ever played. Ooh, shit. Countering or hypothesizing. I'm just going to put this one in, and the Ionize is going to go in the graveyard. Because, I mean, if I can just start killing the Hitchclaw Recluse and stuff. That's the same as Jaya's ult. What is Jaya's ult, Selenot? Hypothesizzle is a more active card. Do I want to swing with anything? If I attacked with everything, can't really block well, but then I can take damage on Rawl, and we're just not doing that. Witness is one of my favorite games ever. And Maximalist 566 says, Witness has neat puzzles, but I hated the game, to be honest. I actually think that's pretty fair. Like, it has a very weird construction to it. Totally resonated with me, but I would like very much so strongly state I do not think this works for a lot of people. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one in your hand and one in the graveyard. Let's do that.
Time to choose. Always so exciting.
This goes in the hand. We're going to do this, and I'm going to Hypothesizzle. I don't want to kill the Hitchclaw Recluse or the Grappling Sundew. I think we just kill the Hitchclaw Recluse because it's really annoying. Discard a non-land card. Weirdly, I think the Banneret is the worst one here, or the Piston Fist Cyclops, but I think it's a good defender and we have a Rawl up, so. I'm just going to go ahead and discard the Goblin Banneret, and then we're going to shoot the Sundew. Oh, I can't attack with both, huh? Well, just for the sake of completeness, I'm going to attack with the Leapfrog. I can't attack with both, because then Rawl can't get to 8, because this guy has to have a buddy to block with. I kept the Crater Maker, because I can play the Crater Maker and blow up their Vernati Shield Mate. I can also Sonic Assault the Grappling Sundew, making it unable to do anything, so... Alright, well that's going to get Crater made. -8, whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell. Damn. And how many instants do we have in there? Right now we have 2. I think I chuck this down. I'm doing this in the wrong order. I'm doing this in the wrong order. I'm doing this in the wrong order. Friends. That's what you gotta do first.
Just want to peek. The weight is killing me.
Now we actually have some choices here. Like... But I can Sonic Assault this, tap it, and swing it with these 2 buddies. Yeah, I think that's the right play. No reason to make this game go on any longer than it has to. R. Wood says, you probably heard this several times, but your highlight about one's needs as a person really hit home and helped me figure some stuff out. So thanks a lot for putting that up. Let me get to see you say it on stream. Happy to hear that, R. Woods. And also Mitten Fist with the great meme follow-up. Says, I want you to know I saw your highlight about a spasm in my nad. Really hit home and helped me figure some stuff out. So thanks for putting that up. That's pretty funny. So if there is an attack with these two, I'm going to do the block and ping. I think. Block one, ping the other on damage. Grappling Sundew Indestructibility can be a thing, but I think... Golgari Findbroker, resolve. Alright. Who's ready? I'm gonna -8 it, like, right away. Hitchclaw Recluse is the one coming back. Potsizzle has may discard a card you need to decline. I don't need to decline. I want to accept that. Because if you accept this, it says, then you may discard a non-land card. When you do, it deals 4 damage to target creature. So I always want to do the discard. Are we playing the Hitchclaw Recluse and not attacking? I'm going to blow this board up, like, so violently. Yeah. Savit's hosting for 2407 viewers. Oh my god, Savich, man. Savich, oh my god! Savich, yeah! Oh my god. Alright, alright. We're going to talk about Savich in a moment. But first, -8. This will kill Raul. But you know what? I don't give a damn. Because this is an emblem. Emblems are uninteractable. Watch this. Watch this, okay? What do I want to do? Alright, let's just draw a card to be conservative, huh? I think drawing a card is a good play. Oh, wait, we're going to deal 4 damage now. That's good. Let's just blow up the Findbroker. Now, when we do this... Alright, there's 4 damage. We're drawing 2. Oh, look at that. I have a little bit of mana. But I think the better thing to do is actually... You know, I'm probably going to want to just chuck that, man. Let's just draw a card. Let's pay 1. Let's pay 2. Let's discard this island. Let's submit that. Oh my god, it's going to deal 4 damage. Okay, let's... Now, little does he know, I was going to counter my own radical idea. So that way we draw 4 cards instead of 1. That's my reward. Oh, Wayward Swordtooth is actually a pretty nice card. I feel like a bad person. For any of you who don't know Savage, his stream is SAVJZ. So if you're an American, you read it as Savages. Savages. But it is pronounced Savich. I think it's Savicha or Savitsa. I think that, like, I can never quite understand the pronunciation properly. But something like that. I just pick one, depending on the day. But Savitz is an excellent Magic player. Been watching him play literally the 2 decks that I want to play as well. The sort of mid-rangey control-y Golgari, and then the Jeskai control. So sexy. Oh my god. Grim Guy 124 says, just played and won my first Magic game a few hours ago. Thanks for lesson day 9. Oh, hell yeah. I don't think there's anything that can kill this. That's 2 mana. There's no flash creatures for 2 in the set. But I assume that that's like a Dazzling Lights or some such thing. Yeah, man, I watched Savage all weekend. I literally, like, woke up on Saturday and watched his stream all day. It was glorious. Notion Rain. Oh my god. See, like, expansion, copying that's actually pretty tight. Someone else, what's your favorite deck from any format you've ever played? Or maybe a few if you can't pick one. I really liked the Summer Bloom deck. That just tickled me. Down 14. Do you watch Nox and the spicy meme decks? Yeah, I've been watching Noxious in the mornings too. Thoughtbound Phantasm we can still own with the Ornery. Still own it with the Ornery. Now, I mean, this is a lot of land, but this is not bad by any means. We believe that Disposable WinCon has a Dazzling Lights in the hand. I still think I'd rather just lose the Ornery Goblin to a Dazzling Lights. Oh yeah, Amulet Bloom was the name of the deck. Sorry, Summer Bloom's the name of the card. It's like a weird deck. For any of you who don't know what that deck is, so once upon a time there was a card type called a Pact. And a Pact is a 0 mana card where on your upkeep you have to pay the Pact cost or you lose the game immediately. So for instance, like, it would be 0 mana, counter target spell. But at the start of your next upkeep, you have to pay 2 blue and 2 colorless, or else you lose the game. So it was kind of like a way to have deferred costs for spells. Like counter is normally 2 blue and 1. So the fact that it's 2 blue and 2, it's a little expensive, but you can do it when you have no mana up. Isn't that cool? Alright, pause. It's another card called Hive Mind for 5 and a blue. And Hive Mind says, whenever you cast a spell, your opponent immediately casts a copy of that spell and can assign different targets. So the way it works is that you play Hive Mind and then play a 0 mana Pact. Your opponent then must immediately also cast the 0 mana Pact. But because you cast a Pact using mana that your opponent doesn't have, you pass the turn to your opponent, and then they can't pay the upkeep costs, and they immediately lose the game. That's the deck. Isn't that awesome? So it has Defender. It can't attack until it has 5 counters on it. Excuse me, until it's a 5/5. Isn't that hilarious? I think this is going to be a game where we do nothing for a long time, and then we just Expansion Explosion for a bunch of mana. Oh my god, Dr. Crash MD said, "Hey Sean, I just ate at Riva Cucina after you recommended it. It was delicious. Had a calamari panino." Oh yeah, I heard they have amazing lunch paninis. I went there for dinner. Yeah, Riva Cucina is a restaurant. I live in Oakland, and it's a restaurant that's like up and left of Oakland. Kind of like, it's just up and left of Oakland, okay? I don't even know how else to describe it. I don't know the names of all the little cities around there. Berkeley is like north, up and right. This is up and left. Northwest, yeah. Aren't we just boring as hell? Alright, there we go. This is one that Disposable WinCon might get a little scared about. I am concerned about a counterspell, so I'm basically going to Expansion Explosion at the last possible second. When our opponent's tapped out. I really am concerned about the counterspell. I don't want to get this countered, so. That's just the Bay Bridge. More north, more north. It indeed is not just floating in a large body of water. The very instant our opponent uses both these blue mana, I'm just going to Expansion Explosion. But my god, so good. Alright, still just 2 blues up. So here's an interesting question. Do I play the Guild Gate now? I think the answer is no, because I'm not in a hurry to get the multiple sources of mana. What I really want to make sure that I do is have the maximum amount of mana open for Explosion. Also, Doo-Doo's funny. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Frankly, if I get Rawl, I want to play Rawl and let that die, and then Expansion Explosion. I think getting 6 cards is probably better than a slow-ass Rawl with a board like this. Alright, there's still enough mana open. Whispering Snitch had Summoning Sickness last turn, so we are, in fact, worried that there's a counterspell still. Yow! I shouldn't hit past turn. I should actually step through. Kilo 55 says, how does a quick match ladder work? I won 13 games in a row with no movement. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, I really strongly do not like how the ladder systems in this thing works. Like, I would love if it was like, you know, here's your MMR, you know, and you, like, climb up plus 25, something like Dota. Or hell, any other game that has a really clear ranking system. I think that it's actually just not functional right now. Again, these two blue, is what we're looking to have. Alright, so we would expect this to get countered. If there was a counter spell available. Because this is a scary, 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 scary card. One, two, three, four. Nah, I probably should play the Guild Gate on that turn. I just am convinced our opponent has a Sinister Sabotage. Now, do I want to kill the Thoughtbound Phantasm? We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This would be for 5. It's just for 1 a turn. I think that's actually okay. I think that's just too much value, this player. That was pretty good. It's a pretty good outcome. We're going to chuck the Izzet Guild Gate with Radical Idea, probably. Yeah, by the way, for any of you who are curious, so I see discussion in this chat about this Expansion Explosion spell. What is the converted mana cost of Explosion when it's on the stack? So here's how it works. Explosion has a converted mana cost in your hand of 4. And when you cast it, let's say you set X to 3, it goes on the stack. When it is on the stack, if X is 3, then the converted mana cost of the spell on the stack is 7. It's 4 plus whatever the value of X is. Therefore, if I wanted to use the Izzet Guild or the League Guild Mage to copy this, I would need this to be. I would need this X to be 7 as well. Isn't this is this spell 6? No, like the explosion spell, the explosion. Well, this entire card has this is 2 and this is 4, and I actually don't know how that works. But just the explosion spell has a converted mana cost of 4. Island, Wojek Bodyguard. So I think I remember that the ruling on this is that this combo card, this is a whole duo, is 6 converted mana cost because expansion is 2 and explosion's 4. But the important thing is that the converted mana cost of just Explosion is 4. But when it goes on the stack, it's X plus 4 because it's on the stack. Hope that's all clear. And if it's not clear, then fucking don't play Izzet. So, like, the duo, I think, is 6. The duo, like, so the actual full card, but one half of the card. If we're just talking about conceptually trying to understand the concepts, the left is 2, the right's 4. Just don't play Izzet otherwise. So now the Dowser of Lights can trade with the Goblin Banneret. And we're going to Radical Idea at end of turn. Probably going to discard the Izzet Guildgate. Why that instead of the island? Because we already have plenty of mana. I want things that can come into play untapped. That's more important for me right now. They're great. A Leapt Frog. So if I did this, how much mana would be open? So that's enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop. It's gonna counter this, it's fine. I knew there was a counter in that hand. For so long I knew there was a counter. My god, we played the hell around that puppy. I'm not swinging in because there's 2 1/3s that would trade with the Banneret, and I don't see a reason to. And now this still gives me enough mana open to be able to... Do you have a second Sinister Sabotage? Please, Sinister Sabotage this. Please, please! Please! Because here's the thing. Goblin Banneret, I can pay a bunch of mana to make it like an 11-1, and then I can Gravitic Punch for 1 billion. Now, if Dowser of Lights attacks, I will not block. Nice. Sacrifice the Crater Maker and kill the Leapfrog? You will not put that frog in a sphere. You will not, sir. Fucking dare try to put it in a sphere. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get back in this game. Oh, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna have the Graviticest punch ever. Huh. Alright. Alright, so this is 12 mana. So I can pump this a shitload. I'm doing it. This poor man has to spend a counter spell on a card that's going to go into the graveyard with Jumpstart. Gravitic Punch! Ah! Yeah, that's fine, yeah. Yeah, no, counter it. Counter it. Like, countering, I mean, it hurts. I mean, it hurts if we get countered, but it doesn't hurt that bad. It doesn't hurt that bad. Because this has Jumpstart, which means when it's in the graveyard, I can cast it again. Oh, no! It's going to exile! Oh, crap. Alright, well, I think we should attack then, huh? Because if we attack with all these, this is going to be a good board. Which one do I want to give the counter to? Probably like this, one like that. Because one of these is going to get blocked. I think this is the right thing to do, to put it on this so he can't just trade with this. Now this is immediately going to lose to either the Snitch or the Pass Wall Adept. This is great. This is super great news. Because this is the one that's hurting us every time surveilling happens. This is trading with the Crater Maker. Alright, that's totally fine. That's totally A-okay. Now we're going to deal a bunch of damage. And then next turn we got like Sonic Assault. Sonic Assault, Echo Sonic Assault. Disinformation campaigning to discard the Sonic Assault would hurt a little bit. It's not Echo, it's Jumpstart. Just like combining mechanics in my mind. It's a pass wall attack. I do not think that's the play. Unless you have Surveil and then Disinformation campaign. Okay, well, there you go. Boop. I love that it's a bull that's losing its fucking mind. This bull's like, God damn it, shut up! He's like, yeah, discard the Piston Fist Cyclops, I don't care. He's like, oh, fuck! Oh my god. Can we just give a shout out to ourselves for a moment? We successfully held on with like 12 mana forever to make sure that we didn't get our Expansion Explosion countered, and we did so correctly. Because our opponent had a counterspell. We are good. Gungeon 7 for 11 months. Says Day 9, if you were pregnant with my sub, we would need to induce labor a while ago. It's okay, man. You just do the Macarena, and then you get your hands up here, and then you go, hey, Macarena, and then you push, and the baby just thunk, just falls right out, and it makes that noise. It's the same noise when you uncork a whiskey bottle. Hey, Macarena. Thunk. I should be an obstetrician, man. Yeah, I should teach sex ed to children. I think we mulligan this. This is a bad starting hand. This is a terrible hand. That's better. Oh, this guy! I mean, we're not going to need him. Well, we have an Ionize. We have some Piston Fisting. No, I think we're going to go a long game. It's Delau or Delio. Hey, it's Delio. This card is so tight. Oh my god, it's tight. This copy is an instant or sorcery. Okay. Do we keep the Ionize up? Ornery Goblin's going to be able to bonk us for 2. I think we just play a Piston Fist Cyclops. Hang on to the League Guild Mage for quite some time. Now, there is potential if we get to 5 mana to play the expansion to clone. Because this has 2. No blockers. We're just going to take 2. We see no Sky Knight Legion, which is nice. That's just the way it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to chill. I'm going to chill because we're going to Ionize the next threat, or we are going to draw a card at the end of the turn. Just going to see what happens. think that's a really good play. We don't block. So this, the heat's on us a little bit, but we can just Piston Fist exchange. 4 mana is like Hammer Dropper. What else is good in Boros? What? I think I might Explosion for 1 here, man. I mean, we can chump a lot of stuff, so I just want to build up a little bit of a board. I think Expansion Explosion for 1 is actually okay. I'm going to chump with this guy and do essentially the same play again. We can also double block and then... Yeah, actually, I kind of like double block and then Expansion Explosion. The following turn. Like, draw a card in response. Depends if there's like a really scary 4 mana thing. Or 5 mana thing. It would just seem like 2-drop, 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 3-drop. Okay, that's getting ionized. Oh, I have hit resolve. I was like, the game is broken. An engineer at Wizard hates me for whatever reason. Alright, so I just don't think I can let through this much more damage. I'm content to go to 10. This will trade. It's okay. Leapfrog's really kind of useless here, though. I actually think I do nothing again. We'll probably Explosion for 2 on our opponent's turn, thereby giving us the card advantage. I mean, this is a nice flexibility of Explosion. I mean, I know we're spending 6 mana. And that's okay. One of these things is going to get big, and I'm going to block the big boy. Me. I do it on the big one because there could be like Take Heart as a combat trick, which would hurt, but then I would put the Legion Guild Mage in front of this one, so I want to do this before blockers because that's the smart move. I'm just trying to reduce damage right now because I can play the Leapfrog to chump the Rubble Belt board, but this will keep getting in for 2. Yeah, I'm 6-0 right now. This deck has just been very stompful. It's been a stompful experience for us overall. We did the smart thing, had a pretty solid amount of 2 and 3 drops. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So now I want to step in front of this. It will deal 1 damage, which is okay. Okay, we have some real choices here. So I think that the play is... I think we just Hellkite Whelp. And hear me out here. I'm going to Goblin Banneret. And I'm going to chump the boar with the Banneret and let the Ornery Goblin through to go to 6. Yeah, so I'm going to chump here, let this through. Inescapable Blaze does kill us, but the reason I'm doing this is that I can attack with the Hellkite Whelp to just instantly kill the Ornery Goblin, then play the Leapfrog to trade with the Rubble Belt Boar. Shit. Well, shit. Alright, so looks like I have to do this. Do I punch now? Doesn't really matter, but whatever. So we're intending on going to 2. Inspiring Unicorn is a nice card, but not as nice as I thought. I think DeLeo has a buff, and the Rubble Belt Boar is gonna just get buffed and kill us. Or DeLeo's gonna make a huge error and... yeah. Nice. Alright. DeLeo did it. It's good to feel mortal, you know? It's good. It's good to feel Morgo. Morgo. Mortal. I don't know how Morgo just spilled out of my mouth. Mittenfist says, looks like DeLeo deleoted day 9. I got deleoted. Dude, Mittenfist is here to meme. I see you, Mittenfist. Now, memeing is fine here, as long as you are sincere and friendly a good chunk of the time. We like that. I'm gonna hang on to this one. Do we have enough mana to Banneret plus Frog to double safety block? Yeah, that may have been the play. That may have been the play. But I thought that having the 3/3 flyer was good because I have a 3/3 flyer out. You know what I'm saying? You know, let's brew this right now. Hey, Mittenfist. Mittenfist in chat. Mittenfist. Sincerely, Mittenfist. How are you, and how's your day been going? That's how we do it, man. Oh my god, Dur is casting Radical Idea on his very own turn. No, I'm gonna go with the Piston Fist Cyclops right away. It's more sturdy. Threat. L9 Aug, Old Hound, 16 months, welcome. For any of you who are new here, subbing for the first time, watching for the first time, I don't do a huge amount of sub call-outs because I like to focus on the content making a lot. And in terms of, you know, subscribery folk, I encourage you to join in chat. If you want to say hey, ask a question, strike up conversations. Much better way to participate. I am a big fan of that. I don't know where the words went. Raul. Rolock 916 says, I am Spartafist. Love it. Love it. Dude, making Magic content, it's almost like too easy. It's like so good. It's like drafting. Look at the arc from 0 wins to 7 wins. Ugh. I'm gonna double block because this could be a Dazzling Lights. I'm content to lose the Piston Fist. I'm content to lose the Leapfrog. Either one's completely fine. Completely fine. Great. I think you now see why. Woohoo!
Time to choose. Always so exciting.
I'll hold on to this one. Gosh, Mittenfist says, I have a cold, so I stayed home from class and watched streams all day. I ate a chocolate croissant. How about you, day 9? Oh my god, you have a chocolate croissant. Oh my god, I love chocolate croissants. I love sweet pastry so fucking much. It's good. It's so good. Oh, so fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. This is really good, actually, to chuck the Gravitic Punch in the graveyard, because it actually boosts Rawls in -3. And right now he's just sitting there flexing. Memphis is my girlfriend works closing at a coffee shop, so I have more than I could ever eat all the time. Dude, I worked at a pizza place when I was a kid called Original Pizza. Alright, so first I'm going to do the plus before we even play any land, because I kind of want a red mana source.
That's real science.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. Dude, I'll get this out. So we're gonna get the island down. We're going to... And I had some friends who were just like, dude, can you get us pizza? Bro, hook us up with some pizza, dude. And I was like, they actually don't give us pizza. Because for whatever reason, the owner of Original Pizza had a pig farm. And at the end of the day, all the pizza that was not eaten, he would take to the piggies. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, Sonic Assault's gonna be gross here.
Decisions.
I want this one. Thank you. Ba-doom. Alright, didn't even need Raw. Well, I mean, I guess we kind of did. We drew a lot of cards with that. Yeah, so I mean, like, I never got any pizza. And they were all like, dude, bro, you didn't bring us a pizza, bro. These guys were jerks. Alright, hold on, let's see. This is from the daily rewards. Blood Operative. Ah, not constructed playable. So sad.